Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hi everyone, welcome to the 7th video in our digital Arabic calligraphy playlist. I am Hamdala Salama and I am excited to bring you this community service project from International Open University. In this playlist, we will explore how to import calligraphy created in Ana Muhtarif al-Khat onto the Fonto app, and then combining Arabic calligraphy with English Fonto fonts and creating designs with them. So of course, first of all, how do we download our calligraphies to be imported into the Fonto app? How do we do that? So first of all, we open the Ana Muhtarif al-Khat app. In the I think the last 3 module we had done, module 4, we had made these 2 calligraphy designs and they had fancy backgrounds and they looked beautiful. They were beautiful designs. So we will take the calligraphy only in these designs and then import them onto Fonto. So first of all, we click the Alhamdulillah design. Now you might be thinking, this project, Alhamdulillah, already has its own background. How are we supposed to download this and then import it onto Fonto? And there isn't enough space to add extra designs. So how do we deal with this? Simple. We click the option Edit at the very top of the app. Once you click that, you will see a list of options. One of the options is Remove Image. This will remove the background image. Once you remove that, you then click the top 3 lines at the top left corner of the app, and you click background color. Now, there are a list of colors, but we do not want color because what we want is to download the calligraphy itself so that you can apply it onto other designs in other apps. If the calligraphy already has a white background, that will not be possible. We need it to have no background. And to be able to do that, there is this one option that is always at the very corner. It looks like a checkerboard. It's like it has multiple squares, one white, one gray. You click that one and click apply. Once you see this, keep in mind that basically means that your project has no background. Now, how do we download? Like we did in the previous module, click the option in the top right of the app, and then click the second to the last one, right next to the Facebook icon. And it saves it to your photos. So click undo so that your previous project does not spoil. Click undo and it will bring back your background image. And even if it doesn't, you can simply just go to background image and bring in the image that we had used previously and then click save. And we're done. Now click open design so that we can bring in the second design we had done. Aidun Saeed. Open the design and repeat the same moves that we had done previously. Remove image, background color, click no color, and then click apply. Now there will be a little twist here. Because the background image that I wish to upload onto Fonto from the internet requires a brighter colored, like the stuff you're going to place onto the background cannot be dark. And Aidan Saeed is literally black color at the moment. So what we will do is we'll click the color icon for the letters themselves and apply white. Click white color and then click apply. That is good. Then click the option at the top right of the app and then click download. it is now saved to your photos. Go back, click undo, and then bring the background image from your gallery, and it is now applied onto your project back again. So now it's back in its original state. Click save design just in case, and there we go. Now we can leave the Ana Muhtarif Al Khat app. Now what we're going to do next is go online and look for two background designs for these two calligraphy, so that we can use them for designs on the Fonto app. So open your internet, and then go online. Now the thing is, before we even do our design at all, I thought, because we're going to be including English fonts, because it's Fonto, that's the whole point of using the app for Ana Muhtarif Al Khat calligraphy. I thought first that we should look for free English fonts, new ones, but this time there will be more Arabic themed. There are English fonts that are influenced by Arabic calligraphy style. So I searched up free Arabic English fonts, and a website was brought, dafont.com. So I decided to click it, and I found a beautiful list of different types of fonts that are Arabic style. So all of them look very good, and I almost cannot choose which one. So there's no problem, we can just pick 4 or maybe 3. Hikmah Ramadan, download that one. Click download. We can download Ramadan Mubarak. Download. You can download Sketsa Ramadan. Download. And we can download Hidayatullah. There we go. We have downloaded a total of 4 different fonts. And after we're done, we go to the Fonto app. Open the Fonto app. And just input a random image. It doesn't really matter. Input a random one. Go to font. Click my fonts. Go below. Alright, so you see these zips like we did in the previous video, where I taught you how to install fonts onto Fonto. So you click those zips, open with Fonto, install, and then the other zips after that, open with Fonto, install. Ramadan Mubarak, open with Fonto, install. And then the last one, Hikmah Ramadan, open with Fonto and click install. And there we go, we have installed a total of 4 fonts. Now you reload, and look, your 4 fonts have been downloaded. Hidayatullah demo, Hikmah Ramadan demo, Ramadan Mubarak regular, and Sketsa Ramadan. There we go. Now we go back to what we wanted to do previously, which was to download 2 backgrounds to use for our calligraphy design. I looked for 2 types, parchment paper background and Eid celebration background. The parchment paper background would be used for the Alhamdulillah calligraphy. parchment papers. We can choose this parchment paper. It doesn't really matter much what type we use. Alright, we can download this. Save image. And then we go to the Eid celebration background. I already chose this one. So we save image. This is the reason why I decided to make the Eid Saeed the color of the calligraphy, Eid Saeed, I decided to change it to white. It's because the background that I chose for it is a little bit too deep to add black to it. So this is the reason why. And so that is good. We have now downloaded 4 different English fonts and 2 backgrounds. Now we start our project. Open the Fonto app. Okay, we want to remove this background, so we remove it. Nice. Now, first thing we do is we bring in the images that we had downloaded. We start with Alhamdulillah first. So we bring this. That's good. And then we bring in the images that we had downloaded, which is Alhamdulillah, this one. Wow, look at that. Can increase it in size. And there we go. This is it. This is the calligraphy. There we go. I have center aligned it. And now we will add an English font. We click the pen icon at the top and write Alhamdulillah in English. We go to the fonts. We click My Fonts, and then we choose one of the 4 fonts that we had downloaded. We can choose Hidayatullah Demo and click Done. We change the color of the color of the letters. We click black, and there we go. We center align. Can increase the size just a little bit, and then try our very best to move it to the center. Alright, let's move this below just a little bit. There we go. That was very simple. If you want to make more advanced designs and projects, it's better to use apps like Canva. Those ones are far better. Of course, we could install something like mandalas. We could try that as well. Search up mandala element. Click images. These are the different types of mandala elements. They don't seem to have mandala elements with plain backgrounds. Oh, this is one. This is one with a plain background. I'll try and download the image and see. So we come back here, we add an image, and we bring this one. It doesn't actually have a plain background, it just looks like it. Can maybe download this one. Go to Photo, add image. This one is also not actually plain. The thing is, when looking for these elements, you have to make sure that you're looking for one that actually has a plain background. Maybe you should go to the website itself and then download the image. Click download. It seems you need to sign up. Save image. Go to add image and bring it in. The background is still there. Well, there's another thing you could do, which is to basically take your image and then go to a website online that removes the background of the image, and then you can add this as a design. Wait a minute, I could try it here. Background remover. Now click upload image. Open files, and then we bring the new image we had just downloaded. It is currently removing the background. Alright, it has removed the background. We click download. And then we go back to Photo and we click add image. And there we go. Increase it in size. And then bring another one. What's the size of this? 140. Change this one to 140 as well. And put it on the other side. Alright. Let's try and download the image and see what it looks like. Save. Close. And then go to gallery. And there we go. It has added the mandala design. And although it definitely isn't perfect, it needs some editing. There are better elements we could have added, but I just used this as an example for you to show you what it would look like to download an element with no background online and then apply it on your design in Photo. Now let's start a new design. We save this project. We leave Photo. And then we start a new project. Bring in a new image. The Eid Saeed background that we had downloaded previously. And then we add another image and we bring in the Eid Saeed calligraphy from Ana Muhtarif al-Khat. Now do you see it looks much clearer? If I had used the If I had used the black color for Eid Said, the calligraphy would have not been clear on this background. So we move it to the center of this image. We try our best. And there we go. And then we click the pen icon at the very top and we write Eid Mubarak. Go into the fonts. If you want to change your font, you could, because we downloaded 4 different fonts. And we can write this. Click Sketchy. What's the name of a font again? Oh, Sketsa Ramadan. And then we click done. Of course, we change the color to white and we click done. You can increase it in size just a little bit. And we bring it to the center. We move it with this. You can tilt it a little bit. Move it below. Tilt it one more time. And then maybe increase the size of Eid Mubarak. Move it upwards. And there we go. We have created our second design. This one doesn't need any extra elements because it's not like a plain background. It is a special one in its own right. So we move it just a little bit, just slight editing to make it the way that you want it to be, and we click download. We save. We go to our gallery, and there we go. This is our newly made project. And so that is all for this video. In this video, we had learned how to use how to import our calligraphy that was created in Ana Muhtarif al-Khat with no background and apply them onto designs in Fonto. We also downloaded some new fonts online, but with Arabic style, English fonts with Arabic style. And then we had made designs by adding both Arabic calligraphy downloaded from Ana Muhtarif al-Khat with Arabic style fonts from the internet. And there we go. These are the 2 designs that we had made. And that is all for this video. Happy designing. I will see you in the next video.